Alright, so I'm gonna do my NIKKE dailies, and then after the video and dailies, we're gonna play Fall of Avalon.
Hello again, friends. Sorry I've been gone for quite a bit. Hopefully nothing too crazy happened. I feel like every time I take a break, like a war breaks out or something, but thankfully that did not happen. But at least we found out the real Epstein files were the friends we made along the way. Welcome back to the Shoe on Head channel. If it is your first time here, run. I am Shoe-on-Head, and on this channel I like to cover cultural issues mostly surrounding men's issues. It's what I've been doing for over a decade, and frankly, I'm exhausted. Many of you have been along for the ride, and you have seen me go from a chipper, lively 24-year-old making fun of BuzzFeed and Tumblr feminists to a bitter, calloused 34-year-old talking about very real and growing men's issues. One of the
She
main
does not
men's
look
issues I
34.
have been covering in great detail lately has been the male loneliness epidemic. Yeah, but turns out I was wrong. We don't have a male loneliness epidemic. We have a male loser epidemic. It's not a male loneliness epidemic. No, it's a male mediocrity epidemic. It's a male loser epidemic.
The male loser epidemic has gotten so bad that it's honestly so pathetic at this point.
Now, I don't always talk about men's issues. No, sometimes I talk about politics, and sometimes I mix the two together. Now, I know a lot of you don't like politics, you don't care about politics, but politics cares about you, and it will enter your life no matter how hard you try to avoid it. But thankfully, I have the perfect app to help you navigate this difficult, confusing political landscape. So let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Ground News, before we get into this video, shall we? Ground News is a website and an app that gives readers a fun and transparent way to read the news from all across the political spectrum, from left, right, and center. Every story comes with a quick visual breakdown of the political bias, ownership, and headlines that helps you understand the full story and make sure you're getting both sides. One of my favorite features from Ground News has to be the blind spot feature, which shows you news stories that have been covered by only one side of the political spectrum and ignored by the other. For example, here is a story about how the CIA uncovered a Russiagate fraud, and right away we can see how it has been covered by 41 sources, and out of those 41 sources, 93% of them lean right, with only 2 left-wing outlets reporting the story. Ground News also makes it really easy to compare headlines to see just how political bias can affect the framing of a story. For example, this story about Zohran Mamdani winning the Democratic primary in New York. This left-leaning outlet says Zohran Mamdani's win just got a little sweeter, and meanwhile the right-wing outlet says, "Meet Zohran Mamdani, the man who will ruin New York." As you can see, very different vibes. I have been using Ground News since 2021 because I think it is so informative, so
I just want to say I like how she puts on an entirely new outfit, does her makeup and stuff just for a single like sponsor segment or something.
fun, and it helps me see how different stories are framed so differently, and I love it. I highly recommend it. It's one of the few apps that I wake up and just immediately check. But don't just take my word for it. Even the Nobel Peace Center called it an excellent way to stay informed, avoid echo chambers, and expand your worldview. High praise. Best of all, I am currently offering 40% off their Vantage plan, which is the plan I use to access all of their amazing features. This comes out to only like $5 a month, which is like the price of a coffee. So go to ground.news/shoe or use the QR code right there on screen, or the link in the video description down there to subscribe to Ground News today. I feel like what they're doing is really important, especially right now, and it helps us approach the news in a more fair and balanced way. So thank you to Ground News for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
You're welcome.
Right? Now, let's get back to the video. With all these issues men are facing, they seem to be moving to the right and the Republicans more, since the left and Democrats have essentially just become the young men eat and die movement. Months ago, I covered how the Democratic Party was losing young men, and I predicted Kamala Harris would lose in part because of young men overwhelmingly voting for Trump. And I was correct. Well, now the Democrats have unveiled their final solution to the right-wing male loser epidemic. Democrats spending millions to learn how to speak to American men and win back the working class. Democrats have blown millions of dollars on efforts to appeal to American men who turned to President Donald Trump in droves on Election Day in hopes of winning back the working class. Democrats have spent $20 million on their efforts, with donors and strategists holing up in luxury hotel rooms, brainstorming how to convince working class men to return to the party. Ah yes, nothing more relatable to
Bro, just fucking talk to him like a normal human being. Don't fucking antagonize him. Don't shit on him for existing. It's not that hard. Jesus.
working class men than luxury hotel rooms. Great job, guys. The plan? Codename SAM, or Speaking with American Men, a strategic plan, promises to use the funds to study the syntax, language, and content that gains attention and virality in these spaces. The effort also recommends Democrats buy advertisement in video games, among other things. The Democrats
That's the fucking worst idea I've ever heard. You're gonna put fucking like advertisements and like promotion in video games, the things that people use to fucking escape from like politics and all sorts of shit. Yeah, good idea.
Party is treating young men like exotic animals they're studying. Now, as you can see here is the young man in his natural habitat, in a dark, messy cave surrounded by Taco Bell wrappers and empty Mountain Dew bottles. Here is another young man, as you can see, also dwelling in a dark cave. This one has dyed his hair blue to scare off potential predators. Unfortunately, it also scares off potential mates, but moving on, here is another young man, we think. We're not quite sure about this one. We're still studying it. Listen, Democrats, instead of spending $20 million to do that stupid, maybe you should, I don't know, actually listen to men. I listen to men for free all the time. All I have to do is read my comment section. Let's see here. Shoe on Head is a perfect example of why we need to repeal the 19th. Greetings from Albania. I
Okay.
hate women so much it's unreal. Ooh, shoo, mommy, milkies, 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 mommy, mommy, mommy. One time I got my penis stuck in a soda bottle. Okay, on second thought, maybe my comment section is not the best source.
Since Trump scored big with young male voters last election, Democrats are spending $20 million to learn how to speak their language. I think it's a waste of money. Maybe these guys should spend their money on teaching men to not be such sexists. Maybe that's
But the stats don't bear that out now.
Bro, what?
Look
Jesus.
at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to have stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash.
Oh no.
Bro.
The very night I was sitting
Every time I watch one of her videos, I get fucking angry at the like examples she shows because it's just so fucking brain dead. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry.
on my couch, writing the script to my video about how the Democrats are spending $20 million to relate to young men. This came on my TV on Fox News. A Tommy Lahren and Laura Ingraham segment about stay-at-home sons, men who still live at home. Literally minutes after this aired, it went absolutely viral on Twitter for not good reasons. So we are going to unpack this piece by piece. Because even though everyone was mocking it and making fun of it, as far as I saw, nobody was really dissecting it and breaking down exactly why she was so egregiously wrong. So come join me in debunking the male loser epidemic. Because who else better equipped to talk about men's issues than two stupid blonde bimbos? Hold on one second. 3 stupid blonde bimbos. Sorry. I felt left out. Alright, let's go. Wait! I need my gamer fuel. See? I do drink it. That one's for you, Tectone.
It's a major problem. And you know, Speaker Johnson has been talking about those maybe deadbeat folks that are on Medicaid, and maybe some of those folks are the stay-at-home sons. We don't know. But I'll tell you this, leave it to Gen Z to rebrand laziness and social awkwardness as something cutesy, like a stay-at-home son. But Laura, I gotta tell you, this is also a big problem when it comes to, I think, declining birth rates, people not getting married and having children. You know, that's a big problem. They blame it on women. Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism
Okay, before she continues on her fucking stupid rant, I do want to say, to be fair, obviously, there's a lot of nuances in fucking issues in society are caused by both fucking men and women, but it's so fucking dumb how people just, like, especially in defense of something, they're like, no, 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 we're not the problem, you're the problem. Instead of being fucking reasonable and be like, how about we discuss this and come to an actual fucking agreement that everyone's part of the fucking problem.
Problem in America, but it's the feminization of men. There are a lot of young women out there that want to get married.
Stupid people
They
are the
want to
problem,
have
I
kids.
guess I
They
should
want to have
say.
stable families. But there are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash. And that's why we have declining birth rates and a lot of other problems in society. It's time to go out, get a job, breathe the fresh air, meet people in real life. Let's just get back to basics.
So first of all, this stay-at-home son thing.
Yeah, just get a job. I mean, fucking, why don't you want to work at McDonald's, man? Like, fucking Jesus. Unless you're looking for like a low end, like fucking wagey job, an actual like career job's kind of hard to find. Unless you're in fucking trades, I guess. And yeah, you probably fucking have an easier time.
Is not a real thing. It was a random throwaway, self-deprecating joke some contestant on Jeopardy said. One f***ing guy. Because I guess there's nothing else important going on that they could cover on the news. They literally made this into a fake phenomena so they can on young men. Meanwhile, Democrats are spending millions of dollars trying to win back young men. Oh no, the young men are leaving us in droves. How do we get them back? Don't worry, I got this. Hey, you fat, lazy, Cheeto dust-covered slobs. You. Nice. Thanks. I love you. I love you too. Is the amount of young men living home with their parents increasing? Yes. Is it because they're lazy bums and just want to order DoorDash all day? No. And also, they're not paying for DoorDash, Tommy. They're financing it. Come on. Get with the times.
There are a lot of young men out there who want to live in mama's basement and order DoorDash. And that's why we have declining birth rates. It's time to go out, get a job, breathe the fresh air.
Have either of you tried applying for a job as a young man recently? Or tried buying a house on the salary of one of these young men? Have you experienced the dating market, been on the dating sites as a young man? No? Interesting, okay. Just wondering. Listen, I know the average age of a Fox News viewer is like 70 nowadays and you need to pander to them, but Tommy, you are like 2 years younger than me. You know this isn't true. Why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like a f***ing boomer? I'm sorry, I have no other word for this, but I hate this like generational pick-me. I was born in the wrong generation. I'm not like those other young people. And you know what? She's not like those other young people. Not all young people can afford a nice nose job and lip filler and get a cushy job on Fox News based entirely on merit, I'm sure. The main problem with this brain-dead boomer-ass take is not only is it cringe, but it's completely divorced from reality. This slop is specifically designed for people who paid like $5 for a f***ing house. And listen, not all boomers, okay? My parents are boomers, they are lovely people. A lot of you guys are boomers, but when the baby boomer generation sends its people, it is not sending their best. They are not sending you. They're sending people who have lots of problems. They're bringing the housing crisis. They're bringing wage stagnation. They're falling for AI-generated photos on Facebook. But some, I assume, are good people. But my god, I truly believe they do not understand how good they had it. They could support a family on a single income. A single income from a job that didn't require a college degree. Their leaders didn't prostitute away their economic future for some cheap plastic shit from China. They inherited the greatest economy known to man, and they pretend it's a paradise that they earned. I just don't understand, like, why don't boomers and spiritual boomers like Tommy Lauren see people struggling and go, wow, I wish I could fix this. They should have it better than I had it. And you wonder why so many millennials and zoomers don't want kids. I want to make the world a better place for my children. I want to make the world a better place for my children. Ugh. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you spoiled brat. Children. Not happening.
Well, look at what young women have to choose from. The pickings are slim. Yes, we might have a feminism problem in America, but it's the feminization of men.
Young men are becoming lazy because they're becoming feminized. So they're becoming lazy because they act more like women? What did she mean by this,
That's
chat?
the
I know
fucking
there's like a
stupidest
decrease
thing I've ever
in
heard.
testosterone or something happening, but men are moving right-wing all over the world. Does that correlate with the feminization? Or, I mean, there are suspiciously a lot of far-right femboys, so maybe. But here's the thing, Tammy. There is absolutely no evidence that young women want to start families more than young men. None. In fact, all the data says the exact opposite. According to Pew Research, 64% of women younger than 50 say they just don't want to have children. No reason, they just don't want them. Versus 50% of men who say the same. Another study by Archbridge Institute shows the same. 63% of women without children said they have no desire to have a child, while only 50% of men said the same. For men, the most commonly cited factor was personal finance, but among women, the strongest reason not to have a child was their desire to maintain their personal independence. Basically, they don't want to give up their brunch and mimosas. They've been ass-blasted with propaganda their whole lives, telling them their lives will be ruined, their bodies will be ruined, they'll never have fun again, they'll be miserable forever if they have children. And as someone who has had a children, best decision I've ever made. 10/10, highly recommend, would do it again. But yes, this idea that men are the
Wait, is a kid? She's 34 and has a kid? Holy shit, bro. I thought she was like fucking mid-20s. I'll be honest, I've only started watching her videos recently, but well, I guess it makes sense if she's been doing it for like fucking 10 years. No way she'd be doing it since she was like 14 or some shit.
ones primarily responsible for the low birth rates is laughable. We're laughing over here. But honestly, it's not really women or men's fault. There are a lot of factors that play into this. But Tommy, I really gotta ask, is it men or is it you?
This is going to be the summer of canceling boys. All of my friends are attractive. All of my friends are successful. All of my friends have something going on. Almost every single one of them have an issue with men. But if all of these women, including myself, are having issues, then I have to think it might not be us. It might be you. It is not just the guys in Los Angeles, Nashville, Dallas, and they're not any better in the Midwest. Quite frankly, I think they're trash all over this country.
My friends are successful. Men don't give a shit about that. They'd marry a Walmart cashier if she was nice to them.
I think men between the ages of 20 and 30 are not ready, in most cases, for marriage, are usually not ready to be husbands and fathers.
That's a cultural issue. So, look,
no, I would actually, back to your point, yeah. I think it's a biological thing.
So let me get this straight. Men are all trash and won't commit and won't leave mommy's basement, and they're destroying the birth rates. But also young men are biologically incapable of commitment and being parents. What? But wait, there's more! She also believes women don't have to bring anything to the table.
And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. But I don't think a man needs to get something out of it to be a manly man, a protector and a provider. If you think you need a provider, if you think
this kind of person, there's so fucking many of them, and they're just like general mindset of like wanting your cake and eating it too kind of shit.
Get something out of it, I quite frankly don't consider you a real man.
Never before in history have women demanded so much and offered so little. So before we get deeper into this retarded, manufactured, stay-at-home son narrative, let's check the Facebook comments of this Fox News video, because I am really interested to see what, like, the typical Fox News viewer thinks about this. If the women are anything like these two, I can hardly blame the men for staying home and not wanting to date them. Blame, blame, blame. These two women have a combined age of 93, and they have 0 children between both of them. You both have repugnant personality types, so listening to this was like male birth control to me. My goodness! Boomers are ruthless! Bunch of sissies. I served 6 years, 2 years in Southeast Asia after Vietnam was over. When I was 18, rent was $450 and I could afford to get my own place. She's so spot on. Nothing screams I'm a loser run from me than a guy living at home in his parents' house with his 12-year-old boy's bedroom decor at age of 30. Thank God we raised our sons to be men, who grew up, lived on their own, found their soulmate, got married, bought a beautiful home, and started a family. I was out the door at 18, worked on the assembly line at Dodge and in the Air Force at 19, never went back home. I can't relate to this. Yes, we know you people can't relate. We know. But the world has changed. Why can't you people get this through your heads? I will never let my sons stay home. I'm trying to push them out of the nest. Okay, I really gotta ask, is this an Anglo thing? Immediately kicking your kid out when they turn 18 years old? My Mediterranean mind cannot comprehend this. And honestly, why the f would a man leave home, leave his mother's cooking, for a woman who probably can't cook? Not me though, personally I can cook.
Just and to go back to that one fucking woman who was saying she wants the man to do everything and not expect anything. Why the fuck would someone like anyone be like, that's cool, man. I'll do that. I'll give everything and receive nothing.
Cook amazing homemade meals. I'll have you know I am a great trad wife.
Bone apple teeth.
Now, unfortunately, Tommy Lauren wasn't the only one pushing this stupid, lazy young men go get a job bullshit. Mike Johnson did it, referencing 29-year-old men playing video games all day. Steve Scalise did it with 35-year-old men playing video games all day. And just the other night, I saw this on my TV. Again.
A Wall Street Journal headline got our attention. The new dream job for young men, stay-at-home son. It's a phrase that's taken off since 27-year-old Brendan Leo won $59,000 on Jeopardy. And he has a master's degree in political science, but he's unemployed. Grow up, get a job, get a wife, build a family.
Just get a wife, bro. Just get a job, bro.
Oh, get a job? Yeah. Just get a job? Why don't I strap on my job helmet and squeeze down into a job cannon and fire off into Jobland, where jobs grow on jobbies?
The term welfare queen must have fell out of fashion with Republicans, because it seems even they know the approved safe demographic to go after now. Because it's very obvious what demographic they are talking about when they say young men in their basements playing video games. This just get a job lazy attitude is not surprising, but it's especially funny coming from Fox News of all places. Fox News that spends so much time yapping about immigrants taking American jobs. Fox News will talk for years about how Americans are being screwed out of the workforce. But when this issue manifests itself in Gen Z, suddenly it's a moral failure. The fact is, a lot of American jobs held by men are being lost to automation, offshoring, and yes, cheap foreign labor. Companies and billionaires would rather have cheap labor than
Earlier I fucking mentioned about like jobs being hard to find unless you're in like trades or something. But even that, bro, is gonna be fucked. Isn't there like fucking robots with AI that build houses and shit now? Like obviously there's still gonna have to be some kind of human interaction, and not all jobs are gonna be replaced, but just the fact that some are is fucking shit. And not shit because like fucking like it necessarily means like people are gonna be fucked. Just like people are gonna not be able to like switch to the mindset of like we don't need to do this. We have other things for this. Like you're still gonna have people like women fucking expecting men to do things when there's like less things to do, if that makes sense. And it's fucking not even in their control.
that they can essentially abuse, not pay fair wages to, just good little worker drones who won't unionize, rather than hire American workers for a living wage. The cheaper the labor they hire, the more money they make. I remember when Bernie Sanders called open borders a Koch brothers conspiracy.
Open borders? No, that's a Koch brothers proposal, which says essentially there is no United States.
But it would make a lot
me.
of global poor richer, wouldn't it?
And it'd make everybody in America poor. Then you're doing away with the concept of a nation state.
Where'd that guy go? A lot of these jobs being taken are jobs traditionally held by men, like construction and factory jobs, manual labor work. But it's not just manual labor jobs, it's also the tech industry and business industry, which are careers also mainly held by men. There are many examples of this, such as Microsoft recently cutting thousands of American workers while requesting 14,000 more H-1B workers this year. Some of those job positions include data scientists, which are 70% men, software developers, which are 80% men, and electronic engineers, which are 90% men, and many more like that. Another example of this was Tesla, where roughly 15,000 American employees were fired in April 2024, and many were replaced with H-1B visa holders. On Twitter, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy tried to chalk this up to these immigrants just simply being the best and the brightest. Yeah, okay. You're paying them less for longer hours and more work, and they're willing to deal with it in order to stay in the country. It's coercive, exploitative, and, dare I say, not very America first. When conservatives confronted Elon Musk for this last year. He told somebody, and I quote, "Take a big step back and yourself in the face. I will go to war on this issue, the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend." So when it comes to replacing American workers in manual labor with cheap foreign labor, it's deport, deport, deport. But when it comes to replacing his American workers with cheap foreign labor, it's yourself in the face. Interesting. There's also affirmative action and DEI, which are other things Fox News always pisses and shits about. But suddenly, when the conversation is about Gen Z men, the demographic of people who are victims of these things, suddenly these things just like don't exist anymore. Then it's, oh, young men are all just lazy. They just want to be in their parents' basement ordering DoorDash and playing video games. But it's not just the brown people taking your jobs. I am not beating the allegations with this one. The brown people are not taking your jobs, okay? It's not their fault. They're just cheaper. Aim upwards. But it's not just the brown people taking your jobs. It's the women, too. Many of the dying
Wait a minute, wasn't there a fucking South Park episode about fucking making fun of that kind of shit? Like people always saying, fucking, I think it was mostly talking about like Mexican people, but coming in and taking the jobs. Obviously, that no one wants fucking like manual labor and shit, but people still complaining. And then South Park made fun of them, and now like, now it's kind of like the opposite, where there's a bunch of like foreign people coming in. Obviously, it's a different fucking section of like work, but it's just funny that it actually is a problem, just in a different way.
industries are male-dominated, while many of the growing industries are female-dominated, and stigma around these jobs being woman jobs usually stops men from working them. Women are overwhelmingly entering and excelling in college and the workforce, and they're more flexible about job position and pay, while young men usually hold out for higher-paying, higher-position jobs that will make them the breadwinner. Because you see, despite the world progressing and the role of women changing, the role of men has not changed. Every woman is a feminist until the dinner bill comes. But what's crazy is, women might be the ones paying that dinner bill soon. A study from the UK found women aged 22 to 29 earned about 1,000 more annually than men, completely reversing the traditional gender pay gap for this age group. In the US, a 2022 Pew Research Center analysis showed that women under 30 out-earned men in many metropolitan areas, with median earnings at or above 100% of men's, in cities like New York and Washington, D.C. That may not sound like a lot of money now, but it's a growing trend that has never been seen before. It's so bad that it's really starting to affect the dating world. American women have never been this resigned to staying single. They are responding to major demographic shifts, including huge and growing gender gaps in economic and educational attainment, political affiliation, and beliefs about what family should look like. More women than men are attending college, buying houses, and focusing on their friendships and careers over dating and marriage. The challenges of finding a romantic partner have been made more complicated by a growing divide in education and career prospects between men and women. In 2024, 40% of American women ages 25 to 34 had a bachelor's degree, according to Pew, compared to 37% of men. A bachelor's degree increases net lifetime earnings by an estimated $1 million. Women are doing comparatively well when it comes to education in their early years in the labor force, and men are doing comparatively badly. Men's economic struggles seem to be having the biggest effect on women without a college degree, whose marriage rates by 45 have plummeted to 52% for those born between 1930 and 1980, according to research by Cornell University. Young men without a degree are struggling so much as a group that there simply aren't enough with steady jobs and earnings for non-college women to date. Men are poor.
Dude, this is the exact fucking problem. Like even when they acknowledge a fucking issue, like specifically like a men's issue, they turn it into like a women's issue. It's so fucking insane.
Women most affected. Modern women are no longer tied to their gender role. Birth control has freed them from the prison that is their biology, and they are making their own money, sometimes more than men. They can have it all. They can do anything. They can be anything. While at the same time, men are still expected to be the provider. And more importantly, many men still want to be the provider, but they can't. And women, though strong and independent, still want men to be the provider.
And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money.
Basically, men are like, we're worried we're not making enough money. And women are like, We're worried men are not making enough money. Hello class, I am Miss On Head. I am substituting for your teacher today. She was arrested for molesting a 12-year-old boy. So today we are learning about the graph. This is the growth in productivity versus hourly compensation graph. And you can trace almost everything bad happening in society back to this graph. As you can see, productivity increased while compensation barely grew over the same time period. Notice they tracked very closely up until around 1972. Now, what happened around 1972, class? Well, the top marginal tax rate was reduced from 70% in 1964 to 50% by 1981. The federal minimum wage began to stagnate. Income going to the 1% rose from 9% in the 60s to 16% in 2023. CEOs also went from making 20 times more than the average worker to making 350 times more than the average worker. Anything else? Anything else happen around 1972? Yes, Jimmy, that is correct. Women joined the workforce around this time, but we don't have to get into that today. The fact is, hard work no longer guarantees success, and the will to work is tied to the fruits of your labor. And young men are fed up today because 90% of that fruit is rotten. Now, is there some truth to modern young people being lazy? Sure, I guess. Every generation had lazy people. And we do basically live in late-stage mouse utopia, after all. Young people today are faced with two options: revolution or escapism. And a lot of them are choosing escapism. Many have basically given up, but it's not like they didn't try. They tried and they found out the juice just isn't worth the squeeze, whether it's college, dating, or the job market. And in a way, many young men are kind of choosing revolution. The never-before-seen large shift rightward in young men is a small revolution in a way. They're saying, this isn't working for me, this sucks, I hate this, I want something different. This is also manifesting on the Democrat side in general. The young men that are still voting left are voting further left. You saw this recently in New York City, where Zoran Memdani, a self-proclaimed democratic socialist, won the Democratic primary. Young men are tired of the establishment, left and right. They're tired of the system, and they want to burn it down and start again. They want something that works for them, because this is not working for them.
If you wake up one morning and you find yourself in a society where 23-year-olds with four-year college degrees and, like, initiative, who aren't smoking weed every day, if they can't make enough to buy a car, much less a home, much less get married, much less have children, then why should you be surprised when half of them say they prefer socialism?
Huh. Fox News should hire that guy. There is an entire generation of fighting-aged men who are enraged and feel like they have nothing to live for. You should probably start caring. When they saw this airing on Fox News, they saw an angry woman nagging in their faces about how everything wrong in the world is their fault. An all too familiar thing they have been hearing for far too long. But unfortunately for Democrats, nobody under the age of 60 watches Fox News, so this is not really going to have an effect on young men whatsoever. So keep that $20 million. You might still need it, unless we get dragged into another war in the Middle East. If we do get dragged into another war in the Middle East, young men might come running back to the Democratic Party. Maybe not. Maybe not even a George Bush II electric boogaloo will have men coming back to the Democratic Party. Hopefully we don't find out. And as I'm editing this right now, a lot of young people, even the podcast bros, seem pretty upset about the Epstein thing, but we know Democrats won't take advantage of the situation in order to protect the Clintons, so maybe not even this will save them, but we'll see, I guess. Hold on one second. That's better.
How
So
did
that
she
was
do
that
that?
video. What do you think of the male loser epidemic? Do you agree with Tommy Lauren? Is it all men's fault? Leave your comments below. I read them all. I am probably reading them right now as you type them. Wait, don't write that. No. You can't say that. No, it doesn't matter if it's with an A. If you like this video, please subscribe, and if you can, donate to me on Patreon or leave a little tip with a little tip jar down below. I'll give it a little heart. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys again soon with a new video, a new slop video, because I know you gremlins love that shit. Bye!
Okay, well. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go.
Even your
Right, so I finished that quest yesterday off stream. Now, I think everything's almost done in this area. I gotta talk to this guy. And I want to see what's going on in here. She was the morning made flesh and song. Her harp strings spun from light, taken by treachery, mourned by all. May her grace never be forgotten. She struck her own blood and paid the price. The gallows sang her final lullaby. Let no harp echo her name. Let her shame rot in the endless night. Oh, right, because they're twins or whatever, and I don't remember. They killed the other one or something. I don't remember. Whatever. So this is the good one. This is the bad one. Let's see what's going. Oh, I can't go in there. The ghost. It's a ghost. What does this do? Starborn egg. Additional 10% damage.
Who are you? Are you here to steal my riches? They're mine. I earned them as the favored entertainer of Segramor's court. Oh, but maybe you are one of the courtiers. Did you have fun plotting my demise?
But I thought this was supposed to be the good one.
Wasn't my name meant to echo far and wide as he promised? Have I really been forgotten? Then I will ensure you share my fate, you thief.
What? What the fuck? Not a thief, man. Bitch, I should kill you for that.
It's so calm. I never thought... Oh, my poor Aideen.
Actually, let me, God damn it, I can't exit.
My sister killed me. I don't think she meant to. I said something stupid, and she just got so angry. Truth be told, it was a long time coming. If I were her, I would have slapped myself much earlier. It really wasn't her fault that I tripped over that damned rock. Oh, if you'd asked me while I was alive, I would have been delighted. Modesty was never my strong suit. Why should it have been? I was young, beautiful, and brimming with talent, ready to take on the world. It all went to my head so fast, especially when Lord Segramor showed interest in me. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I should never have accepted his advances. My poor sister. They killed her because of me, didn't they? I can sense her gloomy presence even here, among this glitz. She never minded being alone, but there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. and I pushed her into that loneliness. A joke here, a joke there. To her, they must have felt like daggers. I wish I could comfort her. Tell her I don't blame her. I hate that they separated us so thoroughly. I hate it even more that I had a hand in this. I'm sure she does. Aideen has always been so dramatic. But her anger ebbs and flows. And we have an eternity to work on mutual forgiveness. I'd love that. I'm so tired of being on my own. Despite all those times I wish she'd just leave me alone. Now I find myself missing her terribly. Thank you, kind stranger. I'm not sure what I can offer in return, but maybe you'll find something of value in this clutter.
Huh? Do I have her? I do have her bones. So is there's just no items? That's all I got? Maybe it's in the other one. Nope. Wait, what the fuck? How do I get the over there? Can I? There has to be like another way down here, right? Surely. Bro, where do I go? Where do I go? It is driving me insane. Can't be that I fucking. Oh wait, I have a quest. She's buried in the same place, isn't she? Yeah. How do I fucking get over there? Oh, okay, I get it. That dude mentioned the fucking camping at night or whatever, and you could hear the wail of the that sister's ghost. Okay, and then that tablet mentions the night. That has to be it, surely, right? Not gonna fucking camp over there though. All right, so I gotta sleep till night. What's that? Oh, thought there was a bed here. My God, whatever.
Careful. This place remembers everything.
I don't know. Probably not gonna get very much more levels. Any more levels. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what to put it in now. I still don't know what a weak spot. I'm guessing the head or like the eyes on certain monsters. I'll just I'll just go dexterity. Fuck it. Okay, she should. Oh my god. Oh shit. That fucking guy. I gotta run. I gotta just run, man. Fucking run. Okay, he's done. Alright, so the other thing should be open now. Wait, did this guy fight?
Changed the moment you arrived.
I think he did. Alright, so I should be able to go to the other tomb. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, okay. Wait, why is this empty? What the fuck?
Who dares disturb me? Have you come? Don't you dare say that name here. And now you will.
Bro, what the fuck? Alright. Bro, these people just fucking immediately react with like anger.
They've gone quiet. It's so peaceful now. It's been ages. Oh, my sweet sister. What have I done to you? I was hanged by a harp string. But they were wrong. I never envied her. I felt betrayed. Yet, I did. I don't like thinking about the past. Though, I guess since I'm dead, my music was there for me when my sister wasn't. The court mocking my talent hurt even more than when they just mocked me. And that absurd contest. Someone tampered with my harp. I know they did. I was furious. It was my harp and they... I can't. I'm sorry. I will talk of this no more. I know she's here, somewhere, beyond this wall. I can feel her sadness seeping through the cracks. I wish I could comfort her, but it's impossible. Ain't such bitter irony. I often wish now she does, and it hurts me even more. She did? Does that mean she forgives me? Regardless, if this is the end of our torment, please, don't place us in this chamber.
Where the fuck do they want to be buried then?
Even your silence carries weight here.
The fuck? Alright, whatever. Let's go over here. We'll go bury them, and then we'll go talk to that fucking alchemist or whatever he is. Bro, that woman is supposed to fucking die in her sleep. She's been there for like a week. Fuck you, zombies. Feels strong, man. Did I get something? Probably not, right? Nope. I guess I got the sense of accomplishment from mending the relationship. Gotta go all the way around.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else? No need for that, is there?
You're right. I gotta go talk to the alchemist. Where is he at? This is him, right? Yeah. I'll just go through here. Alright, first person I see is fucking dead. I'm killing him. Don't care who it is. What are my skills at? That's not what I wanted. This 100 for one-handed. Athletics, blocking, arm. I don't know how these are only half. I guess because I parry a lot. Wait, theft? Oh, right. I think you can steal from people, but you have to get like behind them or something. But it's pointless because there's no fucking reason to steal. I'm just gonna ride my fucking horse, man. It doesn't seem that much faster, but wait. Favorite? Is this fucking Berserk? Wait, the fuck?
Huh. I sensed the stench of mortality upon you from miles away. Was it the church? The druids? Don't answer. All paths lead. You seek the crossroads, as if it would save you.
Who the fuck are
I
you?
am Baharit, a knight of the abyss. It's where the weak gather, desperately clinging to the illusion of hope, to their prisons of flesh. It does offer temporary shelter, one final respite before the eternal night. Your soul is marked by corruption. I can see the void growing within you. If you seek liberation from the chains of flesh, I can open the gateway. Your life has been nothing but a cosmic joke, but your death could become a sacrament. Just say the word.
Is Baharit an actual like thing from Arthurian legend, or is this a reference to Berserk?
Then my vigil. Excellent.
Holy fuck. Dude, I'm fucking this guy up. Did I just fucking over level, or? I assume so. Sword and armor. Oh, look at his face. So, is there only one in each area? I remember the other guy, I already forgot his fucking name. I killed him. Okay, physical damage. Increases physical damage by 33%. Bro, this armor, you have to like be dying. That's the only thing. Increases max stamina when your health is below 25. The attack speed. This is pretty good. This is kind of garbage. This is okay, but I'd still rather wear my current one. Yeah, some of these are garbage. The gauntlets are good. And maybe the helmet. Sword's two-handed, so it's garbage. Have 33% more chance to be a crit. What the fuck does that mean? 33% of your current crit rate? So it'd only be 10% more? Yeah, this is garbage. And then the bonus damage only applies if they're staggered. What are the skills for two-handed? Stronger, more damage, stamina depletion, stamina usage, AoE. That's interesting. Stamina cost again, life steal, attack speed, done. I'm assuming each level increases the base threshold, so it could probably be like 50%. But that's still garbage. Yeah, two-handed is kind of garbage. It's just for looking cool, I guess. See you later, nerd. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Wait, where the fuck is he? Oh, he's across. Wait. Do I have to go around? I think I have to go around. Son of a bitch.
Your head on a pike!
You. You know what? You're all fucking. Wait, are they fighting? What the hell? You know what? Fuck you too, bitch. You know what? You're dead. You're fucking dead. I'm running on foot, bro. I don't feel like... He's over there. That's where he is. Like, kill this fucking rat. Wait a minute. Oh, there's gotta be... This is the path, right? No, there's gotta be a different path, but whatever. Because he's here. Wait a minute, why didn't I just fucking mark the quest? Ah, okay.
I'm terribly
Hello,
sorry
guy.
for all that hassle. I should have taken more precautions. Yes, thank you. Just a bit shaken. The beast must have... I bolted the door and sat inside, hoping they'd leave. But, well, it's a good thing you showed up. Otherwise, I'd have had to choose between starvation and being mauled.
Bro, I just started eating fucking pack of Nutter Butters. Haven't had these in forever. Holy shit.
Their pen, of course. The beasts were... my test subjects. I was sure they were significantly weakened and wouldn't pose much of a danger. I must have miscalculated. It's a bit of a shame they're all dead. I'll have to start everything from scratch. After the autopsies, of course. That's an interesting question. Perhaps they've been in captivity long enough to forget the concept of freedom. Or maybe they've claimed this place as their territory. And the only thing that changed was their living conditions. Or perhaps they were just dumb beasts waiting for the closest source of food to leave the house. I suppose we'll never know. I lured them. They may be built differently and are quite tough, but most of them still need to eat, and they are susceptible to certain poisons. The weirdness and life itself. I don't know if you've ever dissected a weird beast, but their bodies are quite fascinating. Nothing is in its rightful place, and, for all intents and purposes, they shouldn't even be alive. And yet, there they are, prowling and growling. It's a bit of a miracle, don't you think? I'm glad you agree. I know it's difficult to see. I rather admire. Nonsense. Where else would I conduct my experiments? Oh, did he? Well, if the guild is so impatient for results, then now all my beasts are gone and I'm...
He's gonna want me to capture some fucking creature.
You see, weird beasts are unique. I believe it can be extracted and transferred. Creating a beast. With everything that's been happening on Avalon, the pigs can already do that. Well, yes. But they hardly escape disfigurement and corruption, do they? Besides, they only skirt the edge. If I succeed, humans will be able to live in the weirdness freely. The heart of a Fae. Well, the Fae, to be precise. I'm not interested in the heart of some half-feral beast from the host. I need something far more powerful. I've heard of a Fae that calls itself Foxglove. It dwells in the roots of an ancient tree, lurking for unsuspecting traps. If you bring me its heart, you...
Have you ever met this
Me?
foxglove?
Of course not. I'm just a scientist. I've only heard rumors. They are powerful beings that seem to only half belong to Avalon. They have their own realm. They are a missing piece of the puzzle.
I think you're wrong, guy, but whatever.
I assure you.
Whatever, bro. I'll bring you a heart. I don't think I've been this way before. I'll go down here or up here first. You fucking rat. Oh, I missed. Fuck you. Alright, dead. Don't know who you are, but you're dead. Yep, you're a bandit. You're dead. Not even gonna bother hiding. Shit on. Actually, I'm gonna kill this fucking guy.
I'll strike you down.
Shit on, nerd.
Tis but a scratch.
Yeah, it's just a scratch, man. This is more. I'm pretty sure these are only for skill points. What was I gonna do? Something up here. Monster blood. Alright, now what's over here? What's the reason? The reason for being able to come over here? Nothing. Cool. Wait, it goes off into the swamp. There's some fae, I think. Or those might be dryads. I don't know, whatever. Let's go back. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna die. Wait, what the? They're too heavy. Actually, let me save it. Hold on. Okay. Let's kill. Or wait, no, I gotta talk to him.
My, what a lovely
shit.
mortal he sent my way. Such a silly man, that Phaedros. Does he truly think I can't tell one of you from another?
I like your voice. Oh, fuck.
I can smell him on you. The sharp stench of fear and the desperation of a mortal who knows his time is running out. And that cloying trace of hope, as if he truly believes some poor soul could rescue him from the mess he's made. All his putrid human weaknesses cling to you like you're his last lifeline. It's truly pathetic. But of course, you could even say we're quite close. After all, I granted him his greatest wish. And in return, he promised me a small piece of his sad, mortal life. Only now it seems he's trying to weasel out of the deal. It's a bit insulting, don't you think? Mortals. I should have known better than to trust him.
Body looks so gross, but that voice, oh fuck.
He swore to leave Avalon for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days to serve me in my domain. Exactly! I can't understand why he's making such a fuss. Time here flies by so quickly. Unlike in the court, where a year can feel like a century. Oh, maybe he's not as foolish as I thought. Knowledge, of course. A lofty dream of saving Avalon by filling it with monstrous beings. On the one hand, it sounds delightful. On the other, it's a bit of a waste. You see, in my realm, mortals can live as long as we wish them to. A few adjustments here and there, and they can serve us indefinitely. Yet you mortals always believe that death is your escape. Even though we tell you time and again that a deal once made cannot be unmade. Phaedros thought it could work on Avalon too. He was only half right, which is why his results turned out rather beastly. Well, you take a creature that shouldn't be alive, yet is, and you combine it with the human spark that has such a relentless drive for survival. The results are quite curious. Part beast, part human. Overall nothing that should ever grace this realm. Or any other, really. But he kept trying, that fool, and kept returning here, ranting that I tricked him and trying to break the deal. They were misery given form, driven by instinct and rudimentary intelligence. So, who knows? Maybe they were just regular mortals after all. I gave him the knowledge. How he used it? That's not my responsibility, is it? Oh, my poor sweet thing. That's just how mortals are. They use, they lie, and they'll do anything to save their own skin. Now, don't fret. I don't blame you for falling for Phaedros' little ruse. In fact, how about we make a deal? How about I give you a little something, and you take it straight to his hidey hole? Then he can bear the consequences for trying to fool us both. What do you say?
I could have sworn I made a deal with that witch or something. I don't remember, whatever. I think I was pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it was that bracelet I was supposed to give that woman.
Oh, I see. Phaedros is being... Well, truth be told, he is succeeding at the moment. Still, when an opportunity... Oh, wonderful. Here, he'll be dealt with swiftly, and your reward will...
I think I can just... well. Yeah, they're gone. Whatever. I could... Whatever. They reappear, I'm killing them. How fucking big is this sword, man? How heavy is it? And oh no, wait, 100. Holy shit. If only Hugh Glass had one of these. What's that? Bandits? Oh, they're peasants. Fucking die, peasant. Bro, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up here other than fucking climbing the rocks. That way? No. Jumping across the bridge? Maybe? Oh yeah, okay. Well. Bro, these fucking Nutter Butters are so good.
You killed him! How could you? He was mine to punish, mine to torment. We had a deal.
I'm sorry, but Phaedros misled you. He belonged to the guild, which means his life and his services weren't his to give away.
What? That can't be true. I never saw any of his supposed masters with him.
That's because he escaped our supervision and has been hiding from us ever since. Any deals he made in that time are void, and the punishment for disobedience is death.
I see. You mortals are crueler than I thought. You. Did you know about this? Of course not. Just once I'd like to meet... Reward? What? I'm done dealing with mortals.
Bro, what the f is going on?
You're the one Phaedros dragged into his madness.
If you don't give me an item, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Apologies for the mess. I'm in the middle of cleaning up. I'm Alma, the alchemist. Please... I won't deny, I'd have preferred to meet under much more favorable circumstances. I feel a bit like I've been caught at the scene of a crime, which, in a sense, I have. Although, in my defense, if we're speaking of crimes, this one is twofold. Phaedros's reckless experiments had to be stopped. The guild warned him repeatedly that he was crossing the line. Unfortunately, yes. The rules of our guild are clear. Crossing the established boundaries results in
I like to fucking see you try that with me.
And those consequences grow more... It's not like he wasn't warned. Believe me, taking measures like this brings me no joy. But we can't keep constant control over everyone. There are certain acts that simply cannot be forgiven. Phaedros was a threat, not just to himself and the guild, but to others as well. I'm sorry it had to come to this. First, I need to finish cleaning up here and prepare Phaedros for a proper burial. I'll also secure the rest of his research and materials to ensure they don't fall into the wrong hands. And then I'll have to write a report. Ugh, I hate paperwork. There are so many better ways to spend my time. And then we'll talk about your next assignment. Now, that's better. Shame our meeting had to be under these circumstances. Believe me, you seem all right, though. Charles's calm demeanor confirms that. Tell me, what made you join the guild?
What do I want? I have a feeling. Probably not. I was gonna say I have a feeling it's gonna decide like what kind of item I get, but being like a thief character or whatever, or at least that was my fucking thing in the beginning. Now I'm just fucking dual wielding shit. I guess I'll just help
A
people.
noble goal, right? I feel the same way. And I'd like to believe that everyone in the guild thinks the same, but people can be, well, unpredictable. But anyway, what do you need? That's my role. Let's just say I'm a sort of guardian of alchemical ethics. But more seriously, I was assigned to this task. Apparently, I'm the best at playing nanny to misfits like us. All I understand is that it's a form of ancient magic, supposedly discovered by Merlin, who used it to repel the weirdness. A men here with burning weird fire can repel the weirdness on a far larger scale than a simple bonfire fueled by ethereal cobweb. Unfortunately, that's everything I know. As an alchemist, these are mysteries far beyond my knowledge or expertise.
Didn't the fucking Weaver or whatever tell us that they made him or something? I don't remember what he said though. He explained the whole fucking thing. Something about the me being their prince, or no wait, Arthur being the prince reincarnated or something. Wanting to like, I don't remember, wanting to help the mortals or something of Avalon, and then being killed or hunted. I don't know. It was a whole thing.
The hierarchical structure of the regular Camelosian guilds isn't something we strictly adhere to in the Alchemist Guild. Each of us has freedom in our research, as long as we don't violate It's hard to say. While we share a guild, many members aren't as open about their affiliation as I am. They have their own lives. Charles is my Croakmore, though he's far from a typical specimen of his kind. He won't bite your hand off, unless, of course, he senses ill intent. At the moment, he trusts you, which is rather uncommon. I wouldn't call the process taming. It was something different. Let's say it involved a more invasive intervention. I found Charles just after he was born, abandoned by his mother, so I took him in. It was the perfect chance to examine his brain. While working on his exposed skull, I had to disrupt the areas responsible for his sense of belonging and aggression.
You poked his brain.
If this were a question, I would say it's a valid one. To be honest, I don't know the exact answer. I assume it all depends on perspective. If we accept that the brains of living beings are a kind of biological mechanism, then perhaps I managed to redirect the function of that mechanism so that it operates based on different needs and perceives its place in the world differently. Yes, that seems likely.
I mean, you could just say you poked his brain and it changed.
Lately, situations like this have been happening far too often. Or they're coming up with utterly ridiculous ideas. To answer your question, unfortunately, crossing them results in a response from us. I'm trying to conduct field research, but the last few weeks have been exceptionally frustrating. I lack the necessary specimens, and I'm not exactly equipped to gather them myself. I'm skilled with a lancet, not a sword. I heard you're trustworthy. But first, a warning. The task I have for you is unpleasant
Yeah, I
and
don't
messy.
care. Just tell me.
It involves extracting brain matter. But before you even get to that part, I need brain centers from 3 creatures. A NIKKE, a human infected with the Red Death, and a villager touched by the weirdness. I've heard stories about peasants on farmlands near Kunacht. They were unlucky that the Menhir stopped protecting the place where they lived. I'll reward you for each of the 3. A bloody pulp is better suited as a snack for children. Each one ties into my field of study and interests. The NIKKE is the result of the... As for the afflicted humans, I suspect significant brain alterations occurred. The Red Priests have written studies. Until next.
Okay. I need brains now. Sure you're not a fucking zombie? What did I need? A NIKKE, a peasant, and the Red Death guy. Okay, yeah, there's some here. Peasants are here. Okay. Can I? No, their bodies are probably gone, right? Yeah. Alright, well. There's one. Okay, now I need the NIKKE and the infected fucking... the Red Death guy. What's this? Dang. Wait, what the fuck? Fuck you. I need to fast travel to the Red Death people. You gonna fight, bro, or are you just gonna stand there? Look at him smoking. Look at him smoking. He doesn't do anything. They're gonna fucking kill you, man. Look at him. Now he goes, holy shit, with his fist. He doesn't use his bow, he uses his fist. Just teleport here, fuck it. Wait, I gotta go up. the fuck just happened? Did I fall through a crack? Did I swear it better not make me go through all that shit again? Oh my god. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't all the way back. I'm making a campfire. I don't care. Come here, bitch.
You doing okay?
Okay, there should be one like right across the thing. Yep, there he is. You son of a bitch. Wait, what's the other one? Oh, NIKKE. Yeah. Wonder if that one's back down here. Or where's it here? It's not
Always a
worth
pleasure
it.
to see you.
I'm gonna teleport. And I'll just move towards the center of this. I still don't know what those like gray spots are for. I could have died there. Fuck. Where is the NIKKE? Wait, is this the fuck? There we go. Okay. I need your brain, bro. Okay, this way. Wait, I gotta go up. There's a fast travel point here I didn't realize because of this shit. I got your brains. I got some brains for you.
Oh, the brain of a truly unique creature, though I do pity its existence. The conflict between such opposing instincts must be such a torment. NIKKE are hybrids created by the Red Priests, certainly a cross between redcaps and goats. Though other animals were likely involved in the experiments. Regardless, thank you. I'm glad you came out unscathed. Here's your payment. Thank you. I trust you took the necessary precautions. The plague is known for its high contagion rate. I must admit, this is an important moment for me, for various reasons. I will soon begin the brain examination. Thank you again. Poor soul. I only hope his consciousness completely vanished, sparing him any awareness of this nightmare. Since the weirdness began to re-emerge, cases like this have sadly become more common. Thank you. I hope that through these studies I can better understand the connection between our biology and the weirdness. So, it seems we're almost done. But I must ask for your help with one last matter. Before we met, I made contact with Dalriata trappers who agreed to get me the brain of an ice weaver. Out of their group, only 2 survived. Let's just say they've been making some threats.
How about I just kill him and take the brain?
I need you to go to the exchange for me. Can I count on you? They belong to the Svein tribe, but were banished for some... I just wanted a group of folks who knew the Forlorn Swords well. Don't expect a warm reception. They're cold, harsh people, and given their... We initially planned to meet in a location I could easily access, but after what happened to their folks, they've made some specific demands. Here's the location and the gold I promised them for the task. Don't try to negotiate. The amount has already been agreed upon. Once it's done, find me. I'll be nearby. However, I'd prefer not to attend the meeting. It might unnecessarily escalate the situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. There ain't gonna be any negotiating. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up keeping the payment. Bro, this guy was just cutting up shit. Oh my god. Where do they want to meet now? What quest? Oh. Wait, I got logs that increase my fucking... my spirituality. Interesting. Okay, so this is in the next area as well. And I think there might be stuff over here, I guess. Teleport here and then travel north. I forgot what I leveled. Okay, so I gotta go north. Wait, let me change the quest to the main one, cause oh right, I'm supposed to give him the tablets. I'll do that later. There's nothing popping up on the fucking compass. The fuck? Oh. There's something here. I saw that shit. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, ghost. How do I get down there? Okay, probably don't need to go down there. Or maybe I do later. Oh, but how do fucking, what do I do? Oh, mother statue. Oh wait, this is where they burn the druids. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. Maybe here? No, I don't think so. Did this fucking guy follow me all the way over here? He's gonna disappear. Okay, I still have a few. I don't know if I have anything to help. I guess the crit thing for 3 minutes, but can add lifesteal. Have plenty of potions. I think I can bleed him. Something else I wanted to do. I really should just fucking make a bunch of those bleed potions. They're OP. Wonder if this does anything. Holy shit, I did it. Wait. What? Oh, fuck. What is this garbage it gave me? Weird plasm, all the knives I threw at him. Immaculate, unidentified item. I'm pretty sure I've gotten these from other things before. Gave me 8 of them, but still, it's fucking garbage. So I guess I might as well just fucking run from them next time. Wait, why do I still have the eye? Is it useless? I think the entrance is all the way on the edge. It looks like there's a way down. Oh, it still goes. Alright, let's see what's down there, I guess. Might as well. What the fuck? It's more of this shit, man. All it does is give you skill points, I think, right? That's kinda whatever. Why can't I fucking... This is like a good... If these respawn, this is a good place to get meteorite. But how the fuck do I get out of here? No, man. Do I just fast travel? Yeah, this fighting that guy's garbage. There's no reason to fight him. Altar's Heart. Heats up the shield, dealing 5 fire damage per second and burning nearby enemies while not blocking. You have to fucking hold block the entire time. Attacks heavily poison enemies. Oh shit. Oh, it's two-handed. Of course. Of course. Yeah, there's no fucking point.
Oh, hello there. Hello there.
Alright, I need to go talk to this guy. I think we're almost done with this area.
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, no time to lose. Now I need to prepare.
Alright, I need to go. We'll go sell these scalps, might as well.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Where the fuck are they going? What the hell?
Listen, I've got
Oh my
something
god,
I
this
need your-
guy.
This bounty came down from command. A fat reward for the head of a band. The bandit's name is Tom.
Tom?
He's an old friend. They don't know about my past. If Denham gets wind of it, I'll be court-martialed. Or worse. I need you to find Tom. Talk to him. Convince him to leave Connacht before the bounty... I don't. But I can't go myself. Denham's men are watching. Listen. Tom and I...
If there's a bounty on his head,
we've
bro,
seen
I
things
should kill him.
together. Done things I'd rather forget. Good. I knew I could... Here. This should help you find him. Excellent. I'll...
Alright, where's this fucking trader at? Bro, why is he all the way over there?
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Alright, Tom. Death is coming for you. There's meteorite. Pretty sure I was here.
Well, well. I was wondering when someone would come. Should have known. I don't so. Asgard wants a lot of things. A clean slate, a tidy past, hell. But here's the thing. I'm not leaving. Not... Risk? You think I don't know Risk? I've been we were brothers once, you know. Real brothers. Not the kind bound by blood, but by survival. Still, I don't hate him. Listen, I'm no fool. If you're so willing to play along, maybe you can help keep those bounty hunters off my... Who knows? Maybe this could turn into something...
Bro. Sorry. I gotta claim it.
I'll give you this. You got... Let's keep this clean and quick.
He's dead. Don't care. Shouldn't have fought me. Should have just left.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Any news? Right. Take it. Tom was my friend. You did what you thought was right.
Bro, I fucking told him to leave. What do you want? You know what? I'm fucking tired of this shit. Bitch, I'm murdering you all.
Oi, stop what? See, you'll... What?
Show me what you've got. Come on! Show me what you've got. I fought tougher than you. You better step it up. Oh, you'll pay for that. Come on. Show me what you've got. You better step it up. You'll regret crossing me.
I'm gonna reload. I don't know why I'm fucking doing this, but that guy pissed me off.
You'll pay for that. I fought tougher than you. I fought tougher than you. Not bad.
Fuck you, bitch. What you get for talking shit, nerd. Alright, let's reload. Whatever, I can't fucking save that dude because he doesn't want to leave. Well, I guess I could take his deal or whatever. Let's do that, whatever. Let's just see.
Well, ship's out. But let them come. I've danced that dance before. But tell them something for me. Tell them this. The boy with the slingshot grew up. Listen, I'm no fool. If you're so who knows? Finally. Someone... You didn't bring me news. Not exactly. I've seen those bounty hunters. Good luck.
Wait, he went... What kind of bounty... Are they... I don't care. I don't care. I'm killing them. Wait, why doesn't he go himself? If he's such a fucking tough shit. Either way, this should be it, man. This should be the last fucking quest here. What was that? Oh, a wolf. Don't care. Don't have time for this. Okay, they're up top. What the fuck? Kibby? Well, fuck you, Tibby. How about that? What she give me? Undead Camelot Defender. Okay, well, garbage. You guys are fucking dead.
Stay focused. I'll make you pay for that. Your wealth is ours. This is my lucky day. This.
Where'd the guy go? The fuck?
No, you'll regret this.
Okay, well. Okay, gotta tell this guy, hey, your buddy's safe. That's such a pussy.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Any news about our mutual friend? Staying? Tom's never been good at keeping a low profile. You've put me in an Damn it all! Fine, I'll deal with them. That damn slingshot. He's not wrong. You did what I couldn't. That's on me.
If I just stay put, everything will be okay. Spare a coin for the hungry.
This should be late enough.
It worked. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom is everything all right. You don't look too well, eh?
I'm dying, man. I'm dying.
Eh?
Save me.
So, it's done. The Minhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Cornot will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Mynheer belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Cornot, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Kurnocht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
You heard what? Once again, I need your help.
This guy's about to ask me to go search for the Holy Grail.
People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. You see, here's where no one can dissuade the seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively... It also ensures the people of Kurnocht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all. I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's... If this holy mission can secure peace from... And if, by some miracle, we return with the legendary Grail, by Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest... Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove... You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea. A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the men here, the people will be safe, each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Kurnocht. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons. Thank you. And believe, and whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time. The less attention, the better. Just passing through? Good.
That fucking guy, man. Wait, where's Auntie? I don't remember where she is. She moved. She's not down below now. Down there. Oh, wait, no. I don't know where she's at. Who is this? Oh.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only... I can't... I owe them that much. And here, working in Ailey's hospital, tell Yvain I'm sorry. Go with her.
Don't worry, bro. I'll go on you with your quest. One down there. Where the fuck is the other one? The blacksmith, but... Oh, he's at his fucking thing, that's right. His house.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well, and, well, to be honest, you've done right this whole expedition. And I'll admit, I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't tell Yvain.
I probably needed to tell that chick that she's not needed here, but whatever. Because I think there's an option when you finish her quest. She like mentions about what to do, and one of them's like, yeah, you can help the people. The other's like, they don't need you here. They're doing fine. And then I told her, hey man, you're still good. You can help out. Whatever. This is either gonna affect a second game if they make one, or just the like ending slides if they have some.
Really? What? Ah, yeah. And he sent, but honestly, I'd just get the maggot inside me. Is still strong. Tell Yvain I'm sorry.
Jesus. Just 2 people. I assume some soldiers are gonna go with him, right? Oh, it's getting close to time to ending. My dogs are going fucking crazy.
I should stay out of trouble. Ah, you need
Alright, bro,
something.
I'm sorry, but only the old dude said he'll help.
What news? The people I told you. I expect, at the very least, I'll have someone to still, I must admit. If 2 out of 3 refuse to join a holy mission simply because you've done me a great favor. So allow me to repay. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Connacht and earned my deepest gratitude.
Huh?
Be the shield that watches over Connacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful. I am the wall between order and ruin.
Okay, it's about to get fucking loud. So, just a warning.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon, and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
Why does it look like there's two people in there?
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
Well, that's it. I guess I'm gonna have to fucking kill King Arthur again.
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand. All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing, and when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. Denholm, commander of Camelot's, Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes. Yet their fear, if you cannot, and if you cannot protect. It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. Without that, Kuanacht would still be. That's why without us, without hands, Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. This kingdom needed more, and so I left memento. It seems we were. Yes, the complexity does not excuse paralysis, and yet they sit in deadlock. Turn every resource toward understanding why the hiding in Camelot is coward. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes, even if it meant. We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Symbols, without the will to uphold. I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanacht, and granted them dominion over this men. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was... Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Feasts won't save them. Let's move to the forlorn. Let's make me whole. It's the...
What the fuck was that? Hey yo, where you at? Hey bro. The fuck? You watching me sleep?
The less attention, the better.
The fuck? That guy's still here? No, he's gone, bro. He left for his quest, I guess.
Just passing. Ah, there you. Go on then.
Okay, bro. Whatever. Oh, here he is.
Sure you
Okay.
want to do this? You can still back out.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to... and before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today? As soon as the necessary preparation, Ansem will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man. I do not know when or if I will return. Kuanacht and its people must be ready for either. Really? Although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. Well, and now you are the shield of my people. I trust you will ensure. House Terion, Lady Maeve was never granted the chance to give me an heir. And I couldn't bring myself to take another wife or continue the lineage but your words are kind. The story of my family, I cannot say for certain. But I have faith that since Maeve's passing, I've been all too aware Camelot will keep the peace in my stead. And I can only hope. We may not agree on every matter, but I thank you once more. House Terion is... no, wait. Farewell.
Yeah, bro. You're welcome. Who the... Oh, it's that fucking guy. I don't remember his name. Guy from the beginning that freed me.
Well, well, look at you. Moving along nicely, aren't we? And since you've proven yourself so capable, maybe it's time. Here, go to this place. No. If you want to know the truth about... it's the house of someone I once called my employer, Orin. The same one whose plans got you. I don't know. We stopped. No, not really. There's one. You'll find it deep in the Forlorn Swords, in the capital city of. Meet with Gerfan. He'll either attack you on sight or explain. Oh. How would I know? I'd say going, but don't worry. They've got bigger problems at the moment than you sneaking. Once you're done, meet me at the charred con. That's where we'll finish this.
Okay, well, there's also, or there was something I was gonna do. I guess go here. But I have the shield now. I can go to all these fucking things. There's one down here. I know that. I don't know where the other ones are. Maybe there.
Nice to see you.
Show yourself.
The fuck? I just immediately fucking
I
attacked
see
me.
fear in your eyes.
Shut up, bitch. I don't know why that sounds so funny.
Your soul is diseased. There is something poison, yet I detect a trace of wordness. It looks like your fate was sealed. But then some... My loyal helpers. But if you ask the outsiders, they might... Oh, don't believe in superstitions. They're simply grateful because I cured them of the Red Death. Those close to the wordness can be cured. It's a skill known among the Picts. Oh yes. It's such a shame that with the druids gone, we've all. Oh, I'm not quite sure how I do it myself. It seems like the eyes of those afflicted show a unique kind of pain, unlike anything else. The Red Priests say the Red Death affects both the mind and the body. It touches. I'm afraid there's not much. Come back.
What the fuck is the point of this?
Come back again.
Come back for what? Who the fuck are you? What's the point of talking to you? Post time. What is this one? That's it, right? Okay, I looked it up. Apparently she's part of a quest, and the only way to start it is by finding a fucking dude hiding in a barrel. Well, that's like rewarding, I guess, for someone who looks through everything. And normally I do. That's just so fucking exhausting, man. At a certain point, you have like so much resources that you just kind of stop looking. I wonder if, the fuck? I wonder if there's like some kind of indicator, like when you run by the barrel, you hear it. Because if not, and you have to find it by chance, that's kind of dumb. Fuck you, Faye.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
Today, once again, I was asked to summon the king. They claimed that civil war was reason enough to bring Arthur back to restore order. All my arguments were in vain. I warned them, the more often we wake him, the worse his state becomes. Naturally, the Knights of the Round Table were quick to remind me of Merlin's binding oath, that when they call upon me, it is my duty to summon the once and future king. So I did as they commanded, and yes, it's true that Arthur's appearance struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. No surprise there, Arthur no longer resembles who he once was. He appeared as little more than a twisted heap of flesh, unable to speak, growling and waving his fists. Thankfully, that was enough to crush the rebellion before it could take root. Afterwards, I spoke with Lancelot. He agreed that Arthur's summoning must be halted, at least until I find a way to bring him back in his true form. Personally, I believe Merlin's methods deserve a second look. It was he who instructed me to call upon the king according to aspects suited to the crisis at hand. It's hard to accept the idea that my master may have been wrong, but I know the nature of war and how quickly decisions are made when blood is on the ground. Perhaps he missed something. Perhaps he didn't have time to weigh every risk. Tearing a soul apart is powerful magic. It should never be done in haste, and yet he swore he had no choice. The only difference is I have time, and I intend to use it. What am I supposed to be doing here? This one. No. One? Nothing. No point coming here. That's the fucking journal and shit. Enter through there. Can't get in there. Lockpicking is just like a fucking thing they added for flavor. Like no meaningful use of it. And bro, where's the book at? Wait, there's enemies here. What the fuck?
My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. I know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice... My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. I know how many brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. And now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
Okay, 2 or 3, so one more. There's been a shift among the Knights of the Round Table. Today, yet another Lancelot came to me, demanding I summon the king. Another Lancelot? So do they just pass down the name, or is there like some kind of like blessing or whatever? Like Percival? Once again, my arguments fell on deaf ears. I told him it's too soon. I still don't have a way to restore Arthur in full. He didn't believe me when I told him the state the king appeared in last time. But I was bound by oath, and so I obeyed. Arthur returned, broken beyond use. He couldn't support the knights this time, could barely remain upright. Palamedes died on the spot the moment he saw him. His heart gave out from shock. Even Lancelot finally agreed that with his predecessor. The moment we left the resurrection chamber and the rest of the knights went off to plan their next campaign, a stranger ran up to me. It took me a moment to recognize him, Caradoc. My old friend, the one who once agreed to be the subject of the immortality experiment, back before Merlin declared that immortality was no longer enough. I was glad to see him, and even more glad for the idea he brought. Caradoc reminded me of the wording in the oath. I must answer the call of the Knights of the Round Table. But what if they can't reach me? What if they can't summon me, or find me at all? Right now, they use a summoning spell to call me into service, but I can create a space where the spell cannot take hold. They'll be unable to reach me, and so I will not be able to answer. Wait. So this is Arthur saying that. That would give me what I've never had, time. Time to work in peace on a way to restore King Arthur in all the glory and majesty he commanded and still deserves. Oh, he's talking about himself. Okay. Go one more, man. Where is it? There it is. I won't lie, my workshop, hidden deep in the weirdness, serves its purpose brilliantly. Caradoc tells me the knights have tried summoning me more than once, but their calls go unheard. Good. I've had time to reflect on Merlin's methods, and I've come to believe my master made one critical mistake. As difficult as soul splitting may be, it's still possible. But the summoning, that should have drawn on all fragments of Arthur's soul, not just the aspects we happened to need at the time. When the knights needed Arthur the warrior, we called upon Excalibur. When the Dalrita stirred, we reached for the crown. Why, Merlin? Why did you ever think that this was a good idea? When the knights needed Arthur... Oh, wait, no, I read that. What made Arthur who he was the fact that he was whole. We cannot treat his soul like a tavern platter, picking only the cut that suits our appetite. Poor Arthur, if only I'd thought of this sooner, perhaps I could have spared him much suffering. I know my master feared that by merging Arthur's soul with the essence of the Four Dwellers, or rather, by awakening what was buried deep within him, we'd created something too powerful to return in its original form after death. And yes, I agree, the risk was immense, and his body too ruined to host such a return. But after consulting with Caradoc, I believe I found a solution. What if we could free the Arthur the Four Dweller locked away beneath the island's asylum? If I can convince the Red Priest to begin experiments that strengthen body and mind through the weirdness, perhaps we can create a vessel strong enough to carry all the fragments, one capable of pulling them home. So meet. I'll ask Caradoc to scatter my writings across the asylum. Let him speak with the Pope. Let him explain that the weirdness as pure potential might just cure the Red Death, that their research should follow this path. Soon, my king, we will meet again, and I will restore you in glory and light, and even if I die trying. So I exist. Wait, no, I'm a person, but they just use their fucking experiments to create a vessel. Bro, is there nothing here? Wait, what's up here? Did I go up here? I don't think so. Oh, here's this fucking guy, man.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always return to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
So you're fucking sacrificing me to bring King Arthur back? Nothing here, man. You know what? Let's just fucking get out of here. Gonna go find that barrel with that guy in it. I think it's south Kuanok. Just fucking run there.
Remain vigilant.
You know what? You're fucking dead. I'm angry.
To my sword.
I'll fucking just tank your shit, bro. I don't care. I'm not even gonna take your scalp. I did that for fun. So this guy's hiding in a barrel. Let's see if I can find him. That's to the south. And it mentioned Kuanok, so I'm guessing he should be nearby. Here? Pretty sure it's supposed to be here. Wait, it says a fucking, here. Derelict Amphitheater. I was here before. Why the fuck did I not find him? I think he's up here. You know what, Bear? Fucking dead. Okay, should be this barrel.
Are they gone?
What the fuck? How the fuck are you supposed to find this?
Thank you for stopping. My name is Lemuel. I'm but a humble servant. They might still come, and if they do show up, you better run. As damn witch. Maida. Carla's lackeys are trackers, those lousy world. Well, perhaps they were once good people. Humble, but they abandoned their pilgrimage. They crossed the road first. It wound around their lands. Then it travelled further and further, hindering their bodies through them. She's trying to finish what our goal is to turn a royal pilgrim. Not enough about Carla, enough. Our converse, unless the profession of a witch hunter is a noble one, and it offers generous rewards. Oh, well, decades ago I fled my village. I was terrified the Red Priest would take me to the island asylum. She was so beautiful. Then when we were getting
Alright, so you were banging?
I had a vision of King Arthur.
And,
He warned me. That's when it all became clear. Carla must have put some kind of spell on me. I couldn't resist. I was bewitched. So I ran. And now, she's...
You were banging and ran away, okay?
They seem human, but their eyes, they seldom speak. But when they do, and wherever they appear... Huh? Oh, I promise you mountains of gold, but... however, I do possess a very that's what you're a true... I've been running my entire life. No, for now, I'll stay in my... Hurrah!
Bro, I gotta fucking... I gotta run all the way back. He's up here, right? Yeah. Bro, I don't know why I'm doing this. This quest I don't think is worth it. Pretty sure it's a magic item. I mean, even if she helped them, why the fuck would they become like they are, man? You're not some fucking innocent woman. I know you.
You're... Ah, Lemuel. The not saint. The most zealous. What did that old man ask of you? To kill me and the men in front? Yes. Why? Because I still have nightmares about the night he took my dignity. Because that night, he took advantage of me. When all I... It's not something one can forgive. That old broken man is nothing but a facade that Lemuel adopted years ago. He's even begun to believe it himself. No, but he can't. He violated a woman who saved his life. And now he's telling everyone he's a defiler. And their horrible sins affect the body. They petrify it. Even though when you find Lemuel, Quiran, and then bring him soul, you know it.
Alright, I'm gonna get this. Wait, is this the right place? This is the right place, right?
We may be in for a fight.
That fucking blinking.
Won't save you.
I don't know why it's satisfying. I like the overhead strike. Okay, so he's over here. Tell him, hey bro, you're fucking dead.
Barrel or not, this too is my pilgrimage. It's for the king. It is both a fortune and an honor. As it should be. In sincere belief, Arthur is the once and future king. He will eradicate. He will get rid of every damned witch and bloody source. lies. She's lying. She was the one who hurt me. She seduced me. She looked so beautiful, so innocent.
Okay, so he did fucking.
Pictish witch must have bewitched you too. No, I need to find it. What? I'll remember.
Cursed into a barrel. You fucking bastard. I'm already like halfway there. I was gonna call my horse, but alright, you bitch ass. You're gonna get fucked.
You're 40 years. Up here. It's a spell. A very specific one that I've been crafting for years. I don't know yet. What do you do with a man who's done Good luck, thank you.
What did I wand of chain lightning? All lightning damage has a 33% chance of dealing 50% of its damage to up to 6 targets. Attacks have 10% chance to stun targets. Oh, it's a right-hand weapon. I wonder, bro, maybe I should just switch to a magic build. Say fuck it. Or is it wands? Here we go. Full cubes and wands increase spell power by 15%. Wands have 1.3. Oh, okay, see. 17% chance to restore 50%. Don't care. Hunger effects. Charging soul cube. So it's like a shield, but also a weapon. Not worth it. Just fucking. Yeah, this quest was not worth it, man. Okay, so I guess I am done in this area. I want to go to the hospital real quick just to see.
Nice to see you.
Shut up. Yo, what? What the hell? What's going on? Nothing. Wait, what was that potion? Hold on. What about you, man? Bro.
Please don't.
You son of a bitch. You answer me. Alright, whatever. You know what? Fuck this fucking city. I should have let it burn. What the hell? I don't know what that giant bird is. Down here? Look at all this shit. You know what? I don't. Sorry, Arthur. Not today. Oh wait, I gotta rest. To the new area. You know what? Wait a minute. Map is kind of about the same size, I guess. Gonna go back and fast travel to the other side, and then go through the gate. All right, wait. Oh shit, I got stuff to do. Let's see. Activate it. What the fuck? Just save it right here.